So here we are. Let's see if I can get in here. I think this door needs a little adjustment. It seems to squeak a little on the bottom. It's just scraping on the threshold there. It looks like it needs a new threshold. That's probably going to solve that if we can do that when we do the flooring. Anyway, here it is. It's a lovely building. Nice, beautiful paneling with some trim and burlap, I guess, is what's going on. Flooring is apparently somebody started to take out some of the linoleum. Found out how hard it is. Didn't go to Home Depot and rent the giant scraper like I did last time. It's considering just filling the squares with some other squares we have and throwing sheet vinyl on top, but I really prefer, if we can, scrape this down and stain the concrete a nice blue color. So these will both be entrance doors. There's the one I just came in. And so this wall will be filling stations, so countertops with spigots around this corner. So 2 counters with probably 4 to 6 spigots each. And then this, when back here, let me back up. There's a pole here in the middle. That pole's in the middle. So that room there is going to be the filtration room, and I would like most or as much of that wall, both those walls, to be glass, so we can see the beautiful stainless steel filtration tanks and equipment from the store. And then back there, that's the utility room and the bathroom. There's also a little behind there, there's a little walkway with storage back there, but basically I'd put the checkout counter right about here in the middle, kind of facing both doors. And then this corner, the corner we couldn't see in the pictures before that I missed, it's not very deep, about 2 feet. Looks like there's an old propane line coming in there. I don't think we're gonna use that. And so we were talking about a water feature in this corner, and shelving. We'll have shelving all the way around, up above everything else. So basically that's it. The ceiling actually sort of already has a texture on it. It's a really ugly texture. Hang on, let me get my hands free so I can show you. Not sure if we could do a skim coat of a little bit nicer texture over that, or maybe I can work with it and do some color things, make it look like clouds or something. But that is not the texture I want on the walls. The texture I want on the walls, I've heard called a Spanish knockdown or Mediterranean knockdown or skip trowel, but like an old world feel. So it looks sort of like old plaster, you know, old, like you're in an old castle or cave. So honestly, sort of like this, just a different kind of pattern. This is kind of a weird, flowery looking, funky pattern they did on. I don't know if they used a sponge or what they did. But yeah, something a little, hopefully better than that. I don't know what that, look at that image right there. So as far as the walls, I would love to just come in and throw plaster on the paneling, but that's why I would hire you guys, because you would do something better than that. So I don't know if you need to put up drywall over the paneling first, or if you need to take the paneling off and then put drywall and then the plaster. And I'm hoping to be able to plaster and wrap all these beams so everything's the same. I'm gonna paint it after it has the texture on it, just a nice high gloss, probably white. And and then as far as the floor, I wanted to do a concrete stain, kind of a blue, green, swirly look. I can send some pictures. I checked it out on YouTube. I guess you have to scrub some acid on it after you scrape everything you can get off. I realize this is definitely going to have that square print in it, which I actually like, and that'll be nice with the stain and the squares, so that's fine. The lighting will need I'll have new fixtures, so that looks actually pretty easy to just switch all those out. And then I will probably do some stupid final coving like this around the floor. So there's some there, but that is unfortunate to have to use that, but I think I'll need it to be cleanable. See how gross. This is the utility room. This will be the mop sink, which is required by the health department. There's a lot of storage space. I'll store the cleaning supplies and things like that in there. And then this is that little storage walkway. It's on the other side of this sidewall. So that, I mean, needs a little door, a little maybe like accordion door or something, or even a regular door. Doesn't matter, it'll just be storage. Extra bottles and empty bottles. And so this is the bathroom. It has the old, guess what, yellow wallpaper, but it's fine. It has a seemingly functional toilet. I might buy a new toilet. Doesn't seem like I'd have to. It has a safety bar there. I'll just get new switch plate covers. I don't think I'll change out. Well, I'll probably have to put a GFI or GFCI or whatever in here. But it's not too bad. Anywhere there's electrical or plumbing, I am okay with having that all exposed on the walls. I'm just going to use high-end conduit so it looks nice. So if we needed any of that, it doesn't have to be all hard and go through the walls. So I'm going to do some measuring and write that down. And then I'll have that, and it's a pretty small shop. I guess it's about 25 by 20 or so. And then I'm not sure about this room, about how much of these walls can be removed and replaced with windows. I might do something as simple as just using sliding glass doors, or just, I can put a slider here and then get rid of that door. That air conditioner thing's going. I need to put, that's an old swamp cooler out there. It's not gonna be there. I'm putting a big roof unit on because I need to have a roof unit on here. It can't go like that. Anyway, so that doesn't need to be there. That wall, I don't know. Somebody will have to tell me what has to stay. There's a little closet in here. Look at the lights. That will be the area where I'll put the triple sink. The health department requires a triple wash sink for if I have like an ice scoop or I need to wash a faucet or something. So hi. Okay. So then I'll put all the tanks and filters here. You'll be able to kind of see them from that window. And then, so this wall, I would like to be as much window as possible, but I don't need the door if I put a slider over here. So I'm thinking big slider here, and then build this wall or whatever so that it can have just the biggest window, biggest plate glass window I can put in there. And then, you know, could have a wall instead of a doorway, just a window, no doorway, just one doorway needed in here. So we could do that either way though. But I would like this front wall to look as nice as possible for when people walk in. This will be the, you know, main focal point will be, you know, the glass filtration room, the, what is it? The bubbleator, the super bubbleator room in Willy Wonka. Nice and clean, all glass. All right, I can't really think of anything else right now. You wanna see what's under this paneling? Honestly, more paneling. So, yeah, I don't know. This is probably the original paneling, and then this is something they decorated with, I guess. Oh, as far as on the edges, corners, I want to have everything rounded. Like, I don't know if they call it bullnose or if bullnose is kind of a smaller round, and even like if we can do, like it's at coving where the ceiling's rounded with the walls, if we could work that out with the plaster, or if I can buy some crown molding that will make that work or whatever, that's my goal, is to have everything plastered and kind of rounded, and especially these windowsills. I don't want a, whoops, sorry, the sun. I don't want a wood frame around the windows. I just want the plaster, and then I just want the plaster, you know, rounded real nice into the window. So, like the outside is actually, I'll go out there and show you, but kind of see that. I just want it to look like that in here. And feel free to switch out any of my terminology if I'm using the wrong words, like if it's not plaster I want to use and I'm talking about stucco or something, fine, I don't care. I just want it to look, just has to look good and clean and be cleanable. So that window AC, wall AC, would be gone. It wouldn't be there. I really want to just put a roof unit in, but we do have a problem because it's summer and nobody wants to go on the roof, and getting labor here is really hard anyway. So I may have to run some window units temporarily until somebody can come install a roof thing. I don't know about this glass case. It could probably be incorporated. It's really pretty nice. So next door, this wall is adjoining to the, they have a little laundromat next door. So there's some parking out here too. And then next to the laundromat is a little, they had a smoothie spot, but it's a little food service part of the building. Has a little kitchen area where you could do a deli or a coffee shop. So I'm hoping they will do that. So anyway, yeah, this is a like 2 foot thick slab, I guess, because we're up like 2 feet and it's concrete. So there's that. And I guess, I don't know if I need a commercial door guy to come fix up these doors. They seem pretty good. Somebody Sharpied on there, unfortunately. I don't know what that weird rough patch is. The thresholds are really rough, so I don't know if we can clean it up or need new ones or what's up. Hopefully not new doors. So, okay, that's about it. I don't know what the power supply coming in here is. I don't know where the meter is. I did see a meter inside the smoothie spot over there. Inside, like a meter inside the kitchen. So I don't know where the box is or what the source is or how much power I have. So I may need to have some more power brought in and a better box and everything put in. So that's about it. This room, again, I want to take out that swamp cooler in that box. What do they call that? I forget. A stupid fake box they build. Anyway, that I would like to go and just have a nice big open clean room with the water filters. All right, thanks a lot. Thanks. Love you lots.